أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome all to another week of Tajweed, and inshallah today we are going to look into another surah, which is going to be Suratu Quraysh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. MashaAllah. So now let's start by identifying each tajweed rule that we can see in this particular surah. So the first verse, as read earlier, لِإِيلَافِ قُرَيْشٍ li'i, that is al-mad al-badal. Al-mad al-badal, we've discussed about al-mad al-badal in our previous week. Whenever al-hamza precede any of the letters of elongation, that is what is known as al-mad al-badal. And then according to the riwayat or helps, so the elongation, that is the extent of the elongation, is only 2 haraka, that is 1 second. So this is the first row that we can identify here, which is known as al-mad al-badal. Now let's go further. لِإِيلَافِ قُرَيْشٍ لِإِيلَا, the lam is also attached with a mad. So, and this type of elongation is known as al-mad al-asli. Al-mad al-asli, that is the basic elongation, that is natural elongation. It has a duration of only 1 second, that is 2 haraka. لِإِيلَافِ قُرَيْشٍ. So the elongation that I just made here, as you can see, this is ya uskun. So this type of elongation is known as al-maddul-lin. So al-maddul-lin, it occurs when a temporary sukun, that is a vowel letter, that is if you pause, when a temporary sukun due to a pause occur immediately after a letter of a lin. And what are the letters of lin? There are 2 letters of lin, which are, we have the wa'un and then the ya'un. And these 2 letters, there is a little different from the other letters, which is they are also the letters of elongation. There is a little bit between difference for that one. Their own rule is that the letter that will precede them must carry fatha for you to elongate it. If, for instance, you want to pause as you are reciting, and you want to pause on this and on the last letter before the letter of lin, that is ya on skun or wa on skun, as you can see here, Quraysh. So you are doing second to the last letter, which is letter shin, right? So the letter before the ya on has to carry fatha. So when that happens, then you are going to elongate the letter of lin, which is ya on, as we can see it here. Do we get it? So if you are not stopping on this, that is if you do not pause, then you know that the elongation is not applicable. Do you understand? So, and it has the duration for the elongation. It has the extent of only 2 haraka, 4 haraka, and then 6 haraka. That is 1 seconds, 2 seconds, or 2.5 seconds. It's same as that of a mad al-arid lis-sukun. They have the same duration. So if you come across such, if you want to pause on it, then just know that what you do there is known as al-madulin. Do you understand it? And the letters of lean, the vowels, the short vowel that we precede them must be fatha. Do you understand? So li-ila fi Quraysh. It's okay. If you like, you can do more than that. Do you understand? So let's go further to the next verse. Ila fihim e. So this is another al-mad al-badal that we saw earlier before. So this is another al-mad al-badal. Do you understand this? So al-hamza precede ya umad. So as you can see there, so that is ya umad. Ila fihim, the lam here to la, so it also have a elongation. That is al-mad al-asli, right? Ila fihim rihlah, ila fihim rihlah. That is after the mim sakina, what letter comes next? That is a ra'un, and ra'un belongs to the izharun shafawi. So this is izharun shafawi. So you are going to clearly pronounce the sound of the mim, so it will be clearly held. That is ila fihim rihlat ash-shita'i was-sayf. Do you understand it? So that is for that is izharun shafawi. So ila fihim rihlat ash-shita'i was-sayf. Ash-shita', then that is a letter shin. The letter shin, we can hear the sound of the shin, but there is alif or lam before that shin, and this alif or lam, that is what is known as lam ta'arif. Lam ta'arif, and the rule that is applicable to this lam ta'arif, as we said, whenever lam ta'arif has been assimilated into another letter, it changes its name to lam shamsiyya, right? So this is a idgham lam shamsiyya. So ashita, right? So you are not going to hear the sound of that lam, so because it is idgham. So then the elongation that I just made, ashita, do you understand it? That is al-mad al-wajib al-muttasil, al-mad al-wajib al-muttasil, and we know that it has the duration of only 2.5 seconds. Do you understand it? So let's go further. So was-sayf, so you can hear the sound of the sword again, and here too, that is another lam ta'rif, and then the rule that is applicable to this one is the same thing that is applicable to the other one, which is the lam shamsiyya. So the lam has been assimilated into another letter, so that is it. So let's go further. Was-sayf, so you can see the another elongation here, which is we've discussed it earlier, that is the madulin, right? So let's go further. فَلْيَعْبُدُوا, so you can hear the sound of this lam very clear, and this type of lam in this verb is known as the rule that is applicable, that is the lam fi'l, right? So, and the rule that is applicable to this one, whenever the lam has been clearly here, is known as izhar, right? So izhar lam al-fi'l. So this is a lam al-fi'l. So you can check the meaning of that word. You see that is a verb, right? So فَلْيَعْبُدُوا, the dalun tone has been elongated, and this type of elongation is known as al-mad al-asli, right? So it is only 1 second. So فَلْيَعْبُدُوا رَبَّ هَذَا الْبَيْتِ, هذا, right? هذا, the ha onto has been elongated, and this is another mad al-asli, right? So هذا البيت, we've heard the sound of this lam in this place, al-bayt, right? So, and this type of rule that is for the lam ta'rif in this case is known as izhar, right? And whenever lam ta'rif has been clearly pronounced, so the name has changed to lam al-qamariyah, right? So the rule applicable to this one is known as izharul lam al-qamariyah, right? So let's go further. Al-bayt, right? Hadha al-bayt. So you can see that the elongation there is another maddul lin. Do we get it? So you can see that of here. And very soon we are going to see that of one. So let's go further. Alladhi at'amahum. So the elongation here, which I just made, is known as al-maddul jaiz al-munfasil, right? Al-maddul jaiz al-munfasil. So you can see the first word ends with a letter of elongation, and the second word starts with al-hamza. So that is the rule that is applicable to this one. You can either elongate it for only 1 second or 2 seconds or 2.5 seconds. Do you understand? So هذا الذي أطعمهم من جوع. Min, that is أطعمهم min. So you can see the nasalization that I just made here. And for the meme second, so this type of a rule for the meme second, we've discussed about meme second in the previous classes, which we've been discussing about the izharun shafawi. So and this type of in this place, this is a idghamun shafawi. So this is idgham. So what we just did here, we have assimilated the meme second into another meme. So and idgham shafawi, it has only one letter, which is the meme second, which is the meme, which is the meme. Whenever another meme appears behind meme second, so what you are going to do there is known as idgham. Do you understand it? So it has 2 rules. So we've known the second one now. Very soon we are going to see the third one, inshallah. So the nasalization I just made here is what is known as idgham shafawi, that is at'amahum min ju', that is between the meme and its opposite, right? So let's go further. Min ju', right? That is another nasalization between nun sakin and the jim, and this type of nasalization is what is known as ikhfa'un haqiqi, because letter jim belongs to the ikhfa'un group, right? So you have to conceal the nun into the meme, right, above the meme, ra. So min ju', that is min ju'in wa amanahum. I'm reciting consonant continuously. So that is the elongation that I made to the what we call it, the jim, letter jim, ju'i wa amanahum. That is al-madd al-asli. Do you understand it? But if you stop there, it's different thing. That is going to be al-madd al-arid, the second, right? But I'm reading continuously. Min ju'in wa amanahum, ju'in wa. So you can see the nasalization I just made between the tanween and that of the wa that come next to it. That is your idgham naqis, right? And wa is among the letters of idgham naqis, yamu, right? So that is idgham naqis for you, for here, right? So this is idgham naqis letter. It is letter wa. So we have min ju'in wa amanahum wa the al-hamza too that I just elongated is that is the rule there is known as al-mad al-badal. You can see al-hamza precedes a letter of elongation, and according to the Hafs way of recitation, so you are only going to elongate it for only 1 second. Do you understand it? Wa amanahum min khawf. So we can see another nasalization here, which comes behind after the meme second, then there is another meme, then that is another idghamun shafawi, right? That is idghamun shafawi. Do you understand it? So wa amanahum min khawf, min khawf, right? That is here. The nasalization is not much, so it's just 0.5 seconds. If you want to confirm, just close your nose or block your nose, then and try to make the sound min khaw. You see that it will not be pronounced. Do you understand? So, and this type of rule here is known as izharul halqi. So the noun should be clearly pronounced. Do you understand? And the letter kha'un, is from the throat. So, and we said the letters of izhar, in case of nun sakina and tanween, so they are the letters of the throat. You understand? Min khawf. So this is another madulin at the ending point. So, and you can see it comes with wow, right? So the other ones comes with ya on examples of ya. So this is letter wow, and we've come to the end of today's class. And inshallah, when next we meet, we are going to be looking into another surah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah forgive us our sins and grant us Jannatul Firdaus.